Ryan Jensen's got a very good guard. Very, very impressive. Considering the level of opponent he's fighting against here, he's doing a real good job. Immediately pulls his leg up, trying to secure a triangle or something.
Maia trying to reverse position.
Maia's got his back.
Maia looking to finish here.
Oh, bad spot for Ryan Jensen. He's got it. It's deep.
Oh my! Can Jensen get out of it?
Jensen's doing
one
a
arm
good job
away.
of controlling one of those hands. Very difficult. If he can control one of the hands, very difficult for a guy to choke you with one hand. But Demian Maia is getting close to choking him with one hand, especially if he can get that second hook in. Right now, he's only got one hook. If he can get his right leg in between Ryan Jensen's leg and his body, he's got it right there. That's the second hook. Ryan's doing a good job of holding that off, but when he did that,
It's all over! It is all over! Demian Maia wins by rear naked choke.
very, very nice display of jiu-jitsu by Demian Maia. You see here, Demian Maia's got the back, but he only has one hook in. And he's trying to get that second hook in. Now, as Ryan Jensen tries to defend that second hook, he immediately sinks that choke. That's a split second. A split second of an opening right there was all he needed to get that arm free, sink that choke in fully. See Ryan Jensen? See how he tries to defend that hook? He just wants it, bang! He uses that opportunity to sink that choke in for the tap. And he can very likely pull this fight off, especially if he can get it back to his feet. Look at this, he's got Maia's back again. He's got to be careful, though, because he's inside control here. If he lets go of that, oh, nice, he rolled over, and he's on top. That was a precarious position there, Mike, because if you let go of that neck, he could have had, Maia could have had side control on him, which he does now. Now Maia
right
moves
to the mount. And how smooth are the transitions of Demian Maia?
Beautiful sweep.
You know, they talk about the great athletes who make it look effortless, and that's what Maia does when he goes from position to position.
Maia looks exhausted here, though. This has been a grueling fight.
And he had a bit of a tough cut. I saw him working very diligently to get down, and he's still somewhat new to this game. And the one thing he has is these great skills on the ground, as good as anybody's. As he continues to get and earn respect and earn experience, he could be a serious contender for the middleweight title somewhere down the road.
And Jason McDonald showing a lot of improvement himself. He's getting,
for sure.
He's getting eaten up here with some big punches, though. Little short, undefended punches, but he's okay.
Father of four, Tristan Kiel, Jet and True.
Oh, he's got the arm under the chin here, Mike. He's got the back. Oh, he's tapping.
It's over. Demian Maia chokes out Jason McDonald.
We can't see it from that position, but Demian Maia had his arm deep underneath it. There we go. Deep underneath the chin. Never got the hand behind the head, but just good leverage there and forced it with his legs and just squoze tight and forced Jason McDonald to tap out.
Fight Clock brought to you by BSN, the world leader in physique, performance, and energy supplements. Southpaw stands for Demian Maia, blue and white trunks, black trunks for Corey.
One of the things Corey talked about in the pre-fight, Mike, was the importance of his footwork. And Demian Maia immediately pulls guard here, and this is a dangerous spot for Nate Quarry. Because even on his back, Demian Maia is very dangerous. He's working half guard here, and he's got a hold of Nate Quarry's body, and now he's on top. This is terrible for Nate Quarry. Early in the fight, neither guy is sweaty. There's a lot of friction, so Demian Maia can really control Nate Quarry on the ground here.
Joe, a beautiful indirect takedown by Demian Maia there.
Oh, he immediately moved to mount. This is death.
Not a good start for Nate Quarry.
Especially early while he's fresh.
And
he's
now,
rolling over.
Oh, man. Trying to avoid rolling over, trying to get
Giving
back
up his back, though. The level of
this is
jiu-jitsu
not
that
good.
Demian Maia has, you can't make the same mistakes you make in the gym with training partners and get away with it. Unless you're training with world champions, you're not going to feel this level of technicality.
He's got the body lock in. He's going to try to loosen up Corey and finish with the choke.
He's got the body triangle in, holding Nate Quarry in place, and what that is to make sure that Nate Quarry can't turn into him and wind up in his guard. There's a real bad spot for Nate Quarry very early. And slowly he's going to sneak that left arm across Nate Quarry's face, under his chin, and try to get in that rear naked choke. If you see him grab a hold of his hands, and there he's got it, he's slowly digging that underneath the chin. He's going to slowly pull it across. Nate's doing a good job so far of avoiding it, holding on to the gloves, pushing the arms away from him. He's trying to turn into him, but that body doing that.
That's the key, the legs right now to controlling the position.
And especially if he can roll him over on his stomach and have that body triangle, and that's going to put a lot of pressure on Nate Quarry's back.
You see the tattoo, Sierra, his 8-year-old daughter, Nate Quarry's on his back. He doesn't want to see this, though.
He's got it underneath the chin now, Mike. This is bad.
This is
He's
big
got
trouble.
That's a wrap.
It is all over. Damian Maia by rear naked choke.
The versatility of Damian Maia's jiu-jitsu game is that he can, when he grabs a hold of a guy, instead of trying to put the guy on his back, he can drop to his back and just use his technique, use his sweeps, eventually wind up on top. He's already got him onto his back here. I thought we were going to show the sweep in the beginning. Just immediately takes his back. Just, it's so precise the way his legs move. There's no space there. Gets that body lock on him. And as soon as he got that triangle on him, Nate Quarry is just stuck in that position until Damian Maia can figure out a way to get that arm under the chin. And once he does, Quarry forced the tap.
He has made the most out of the two takedowns.
Neil Magny attempting to attack from the bottom of the triangle, and he has Damian Maia. It's not totally trapped, and he gave it up. Well, it's hard to have confidence in trying to submit a guy like Damian Maia. He was in a look at that beautiful mount. Oh man, the technique of Maia is something to behold. For someone who really enjoys Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, watching this guy pass and mount, and try to set up various attacks, I'm really impressed by both things. The defense of Magny and the offense of Damian Maia. He's trying to tie up arms here, and Neil's aware of it. He's got to buck and get out the back door. At least he manages to turn and wind up in half guard again, trying desperate to trap that left leg of Damian Maia, keep it in place.
Look at the control time from Maia. Continues to tick.
Neil's been doing a good job defensively, but not with escaping. He hasn't really been able to escape. He's just been able to try to battle his way out of submission attempts, but Damian has been able to maintain this. Like, look at that beautiful, seamless move.
Back to the mount. Top of the hour right here on Fox Sports 1, Fox Sports Live. We will break down everything in the world of sports. Top of the hour, Fox Sports Live right here on Fox Sports 1.
Damian moving to the back. This is bad news for Neil.
And the crowd can hear and they can sense a potential finish here.
Full back mount with the body triangle. Body triangle, and note the left butterfly hook under the left knee of Magny. That's terrible. He's controlling that leg. See how Neil's trying to get it free and shake it up? Damian has excellent control of Neil Magny here. And Neil trying to pry that triangle loose, but he's got to be real careful in doing so, because when he reaches a hand down, he only has one hand to defend. Now the hand is going on the chin.
Maia looking for a submission finish.
And Neil has to pick his poison here. Either he rolls towards his left to try to get that body triangle off, but if he does that, then he exposes the choke more.
Maia looking for his 7th submission victory inside the octagon. He's got it. It is all over. Damian Maia, winner by submission.
Some of the best jiu-jitsu you will ever see in MMA from that man right there. Got that tap. Note how he does this, Mike. He sets up the hook. Look, he's got the one arm trapped. See how he's got the right arm trapped? Then he throws the right leg into play. Gets that body triangle. Puts that butterfly underneath the left knee. Now Neil's in trouble. He's got the body triangle constricting down on Neil's body, squeezing on that rear naked choke, and Neil Magny's just done there in the crocodile's jaws.
Sao Paulo zone, Damian Maia. 3-time World Cup champ, 2-time world champ, Abu Dhabi submission grappling world champ, the most decorated Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu competitor to ever enter the octagon. And like you said earlier, Brian, Jacare, one of the greatest of all time, to fight on pay-per-view tonight against Vitor Belfort.
This entire card is filled with Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world champions, and that body lock continues to suck the life out of Matt Brown. And Maia gonna look to convert it to a prank here. Very tight across the jaw. Matt Brown, he's fighting it off.
Maia would love the finish in front of these fans.
And just excellent defense so far from Matt Brown.
attacking the midsection of Brown.
Not many people in the world can survive with Damian Maia on their back as long as he's been on the back of Matt Brown tonight.
Which is basically the majority of the fight. Big shots. Brown looking up at Mario Yamasaki, trying to see the clock. Trying to intelligently defend himself.
He's fighting the hands well, but he's not putting pressure on the body lock. He's got to use his left hip and push against that ankle, that right ankle of Damian Maia that's behind his left knee.
It's a risk-reward with the hands, Brian.
He knows if he puts his hands down there and put pressure on the body lock, he opens himself up for the choke.
Yeah. You move one way, you get punched in the face. Under a minute.
Each round, Maia, as the round ticks down, he's converted this position, looking for that arm bar. And now he may be under the chin.
Can he get it here? Final minute of the fight.
This is tight, he has it.
Looking for the finish. It is all over. Damian Maia by submission.
Only a matter of time. He punches his way, sneaks that left forearm under the chin. Doesn't get the full figure four, but he's so good and now so tight. You can see Brown think about tapping, then he sucks it up. Extremely tough, tries to escape, and look at Maia, tucked his left hand behind his forearm and gets the finish. Only has a 40% defense rate.
Okay, let's see what happens with takedown attempt one. Successful.
And now, talking to Greg Jackson and Carlos, they've got an interesting game plan while Carlos's back is on the mat. Let's see what he does here in half guard, but they said if he gets flattened out, he's gonna go to full guard and look really mainly to elbow. Instead of wasting energy to get up, they wanna attack, 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 slice Damian Maia up with elbows and strikes.
Maia, truly a lifelong martial artist. Second longest win streak in the division behind Stephen Thompson's 7-fight win streak.
He is so heavy here. Nothing flashy, but step by step. Look at pushing on the knee, immediately shoving that left knee to the floor, looking to get straight to mount. And now the back. This is not good for Carlos Condit.
4th degree Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt on your back. Here early. Fresh, no sweat yet.
Very dangerous. He is so hard to shake out of this position.
Ricky Lundell right there next to Condit, his wrestling coach, his grappling coach. This is bad.
This is where he finished Matt Brown. He only needed one arm.
Can he get it?
Here it comes.
It is all over! Damian Maia chokes out Carlos Condit.
High crotch, and he's gotten really good at his adjustments on his takedown attempts. Once he gets Carlos flat, starts working in half guard, and from there, got the mount, transition to the back, and he's so dangerous here. Traditionally, you need to see a guy lock this choke up, have their forearm under your chin. Maia doesn't need to. He squeezes so hard from the sides that he actually shuts off the blood flow from the sides of your neck. He does not need to be completely under the chin. And there you see the tap. There's just no choice. He's just that good.
Just over a minute in, Damian Maia.
There we go.
Exactly where he wants it. And gets on the back.
This is textbook Damian Maia. This is exactly what he does. Lyman Good needs to take a chance. He needs to do something radical. He needs to slam Damian Maia forward so he spikes on his own head.
Trying to find a home for that right arm under the chin of Lyman Good.
For sure he's got to fight the hands. That's the first thing he's got to do. But Damian Maia here, his strength will be insane. He's built a career, and his entire life he's been choking people out. And you see Damian wincing because he's trying so hard to squeeze.
Snuck under the chin for the moment, but Maia's left hand was tied up. But do not say Damian Maia is done. The only times he hasn't gotten his hand raised recently have been against championship level guys. Tyron Woodley, of course, being one of them in the title fight. Colby Covington, Kamaru Usman, his recent bouts. We'll see Usman and Woodley fight for the strap 1 month from tonight.
As I said before in an earlier fight, not only is Lyman Good fighting the hands, he's also carrying the weight of Damian Maia, which is putting a lot of strain on the legs and the back.
Good composure here, though, from Lyman Good.
Absolutely.
25 professional fights.
He's doing the right things. He's staying calm. He's fighting the hands.
Oh, and there's the tap. Wow. Welcome back, Damian Maia.
That is how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. That is what Damian Maia does. That's what makes him one of the best in the world. And here it is. He went in on the single leg, transitioned to a double. Lyman Good went down. For here, they battled for a couple of minutes, but then ultimately he gave up his back. Damian Maia sunk the hooks in. Lyman did a great job of staying on his feet, fighting the hands for a while. But against a guy like Damian Maia, it's just a matter of time before you tap. As I said before, he's built an entire career of doing this, of choking people, of squeezing people, of crushing their souls. And here it is.
It's strange, in almost every one of Maia's fights, as soon as they get locked into this position, it's Maia that's chasing the takedown.
Nice takedown there from Ben.
I think he tried about 3 different ways in a heel hook attempt. Uses it to maybe pass.
Beautiful sweep. Look at that pressure as well. He's going to be a mount with 2 minutes left.
Nice work there by Maia. Shortcuts his way, looking for the mount.
Possible back take here. Looking for that wrist control if Askren turns his back.
He got that hook in.
Go for a body triangle now.
Damian Maia is tied for the second most submission wins in UFC history
This is
with
trouble.
10. It would be very sweet if he was to get one in this contest against Askren.
Ben has got to try to
Beautiful,
turn
look
this.
at that. Look at that punch through by Damian Maia. You can see the grimace on Ben Askren's face. He's struggling for air. There's the tap. Oh, Damian Maia with the rear naked choke.
Here in Singapore.
Wow, what a performance by Damian Maia. Taken down, reverse position, rear naked choke. Beautiful work.
Wow. Wow, the crowd going crazy here for Damian Maia.
Damian Maia showed his supremacy on the mat, advanced position, and got into a space where he could put on that rear naked choke, the 9th rear naked choke of his professional career, and I believe that he put Ben Askren out.
It seemed like he went out for a second, and as soon as Maia let the choke go, he woke back up. Let's take a look here. It started with Ben actually getting the takedown. Beautiful wrestling. Ben showed his wrestling prowess here, got the fight to the ground, but the jiu-jitsu work of Damian Maia showed through. Uses that heel hook just to threaten it, to get on top, gets the back, takes the body triangle, and this is just classic Damian Maia work here. Once he gets on the back, flattens you out, and has the foot even hooked around that knee. And let's take a look here.
He punched that through so fast that you can see Ben Askren, the grimace on his face here.
And he taps, but I don't think the ref
Just
even
one.
realized it was one tap.
There it is, and he's out.
Declaring the winner by submission due to a rear naked choke, Damian Maia!